na omo back on there.
Yeah, back on there. Leicester Tottenham.
Oh, okay.
Spain they draw 4 and a buy.
Okay. So quick one, and on Baba all that we need to know. So all the details in Baba.
Yes,
because Napoli so elusu 3-0.
Yes.
Elsewhere, Madrid ball draw.
Barca share.
Oh, okay. Madrid ball draw. Then I'm bapping you.
Football there. No, you can't win all matches.
Chance Mbappe mobile so no. Football there. Okay. All right. Okay.
But you can't win all your matches.
Oh. Ghana champions FC Samates. Can't for Yemre no asemo yaba ho so get set and let's go. As I feel pressure be everywhere be aba. Mom jeja dem ana. Okay, so Samatex win here and Suatema win here. Ghanaian teams doing very, very, very well. Okay, so Samia go to a new patriotic party. Yeah. What's it there? The flag bearer of the new patriotic party, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, has outlined bold initiatives aimed at directly supporting the revival of Ghana Premier League and other football clubs in the country. Okay, Dr. Bawumia pledged his government will provide a bus each to Premier League clubs to alleviate the transportation challenge of the club. As the folk trip to Esutrare Council has are moving to Togo tomorrow and on. Then, okay, fans of Kotoko. As it to move a cotton, many quick 1 million solo any Babanafi. So they be
there was
a headline and not young co. 7
Akaba Midima or Dana Mantonka. Mantum boss.
Who do out a mantunga?
The mantle boss.
And ask them no so
can send me mina mantunga.
Who do out and one timing?
Pachai.
Na other money platform.
Remember so about from who do out that over company in our gardens. Oh,
then you
know I wasn't one timing.
No muche.
And no
problem. O mama BBI simplified in Tino.
Say.
Coded language.
Let's say. Okay. And the chairman swaba. Say I do no pay the kanjen na. Meboa. Na kwose.
Ya me adom. Endran so asna we name say Saturday we need to day.
Okay.
Here pa.
But me Arsenal team
the performance wasn't impressive. The performance wasn't impressive.
And team
yo legend. I no pay the oh say afei na season na chance here.
Ba we there.
Bibia chance here dey ya na.
Yam man so anu fia.
Oh there bibia chance here.
Yam man so anu fia. Look at say this year Arsenal is winning the league. Me say Madrid budget the league. Madrid budget Champions League. Madrid budget Spanish Copa del Rey. Me so something on. I say sound right. For football there, to say Mamuni Museo. Team board doesn't mean the team don't mean.
Now for that I say Arsenal team na me no remember.
Me say we show be 15 that doesn't mean that omo draw.
Arsenal team na
we say as a question na dem kwa.
As omo ho den no ni stro say dem pe. Wo say em man say one.
David,
me ma say one.
On di me em man say one.
Wo say Madrid be show be 15.
Oh. Madrid be show be 15 doesn't mean that Madrid.
Wa mo na no pay ATM. Bibia fine, ma say ma say dem ma mo de ayin by pH tester. Okay. Ayen ko na na di na mu jan dem. On say police for two barrier na IGP be jan.
For the topic and is adding in a Kangen water a winnie, Kangen and magic water. Then Tiana a winnie. Why is Kangen alkaline or a magic water winning? We be say as so Kangen wakusi a can be and I can say oh winnie. Last week Friday no and will be friend me or sending me voice note to Nesni. And now I need me share testimony be concerning in so they are ni patients be na ni 9 na hunu na nipa ne no mu nsuo no within just a week na nipa ne hu some improvement, massive improvement. And ochre nipa ne say nipa ne enjoy ne dro no ensi ho for a while and then be on the water consistently. And in 2 weeks time no na ne nine nyina twetwe come back to normal. Offer me na me can say on say kanje na enye dro nsuo. But because the pH level no yet alkaline no optimal health. Unlike other waters, yabaha no pay me the pan so bisa say the pH tester ne na mana. pH tester ne the can create through to set traffic light. O testing so ne ma o yellow on him say we acidic. To twini baby. O testing so ne green on him say we neutral. Neutral at least. Onum kra na be kwa ko system no na epie but embo wa kwan bia so. Na emum se color ne blue a and it say alkaline, then that one it is going to balance any form of acidity our system no more. Enti yen say breno Steven and so ewaha as to why Kangen is winning. I think last Steven so ka say bi kire me say ye share nso ya se na nkrofo bebre e doubt say nso yi adanse amanfo e die fa nso yi ho no. Is it true and I fabricated stories? Na near me then say Kangen Energic Water brand no a global brand. Yen she kukwemu baby a ye nsuo ne da bi. Uhia Kangen machine fidie na ye de ye nsuo na pie nsuo no into Kangen alkaline water. And a Kangen acidic water ye beba be fix ya ma. Aso obusi eni bi nso wa manone na ono a to machine bi kra e de brewa eno nso ye beba be fix ya ma ye beba be ye installation no. Se wuni say sika no $6,500 na opese otoye nso ya ye de ma 30 Ghana cedis distributors crowd wo munya no 25 machine na ye de ye Kangen alkaline water enya Kangen acidic water no eno na $6,500
okay.
Mabeka wa ha most hospitals in Asia, especially Japan, use our hospitals because a certified medical device. When oko internet no so here researcher bones are man for use in hospitals. I didn't drone doors. So many people are taking medication for things that are not sickness. Obi natural in the book say you are not sick, you are thirsty. The more China in so then it brings diseases and then brings out things that are not supposed to be. Then to Stephen quickly. Okay. Now Stephen Atache on why Kangen water is actually winning in the market today.
Yeah, that time I mean I say legend on say in Sudia Yadika Kase medical Kase Kangen energy drinking water no. Very soon no it is taking over the country. A reason being that also, you start here, say you can't get magic water when no. You can't get alkaline water. One for you be sasu alkaline, so then what is alkaline water? In fact, we even had journalists who were even struggling to mention the word alkaline when advertising and as doing LP on the water.
Or say
yes, me see me say insurance start here can't get alkaline water no. Now a lot of people were asking, say, what is alkaline? And you see, I know so the alkaline, so the if home. And I'm saying we even had journalists. I'm a journalist myself. And we even had journalists who even had difficulty in agreeing with us. In agreeing with us as to why alkaline water. As to why alkaline water.
Problem. And then
oh, Nick Canadian, sir. A friend is saying, a legend. I had to see about Hanumo.
Journalists be over here.
I to also. Alkaline water, no. And said that it has not been common in the Ghanaian system. And after introducing it, no. Most of the time you call places near quiet demonstrations and as you quiet testing no any illustrations do na na the way there mo sure say no cresa as it o better see money pan we nothing we say gradually we even have come many places we say oh Mumfa Munsam Conwan, me my Edgewater Ghana water, we to Edgewater Ghana water over 40 years. And you have been over better than the same you hold on is you. But time on say gradually, no. Sisiano insure be insure. Gone are the days when people have to travel from other regions. Tebebe Kumasi and San Omaba Betono. Is the amount for we bring now from other regions and who say, insure be pure Kumasi, a friend Kangen energy drinking water, a purely alkaline. And amount for air no, dear Omu who air fa home say, sir, nsuo no enye ente sɛ nsuo bi a menim no bi akeke no aba sɛ nsuo no ɛyɛ ɛkɔ n'anim yɛdi ka ka sɛ this is an alkaline water with a standard pH of 8.5 8.0 Enti obi a wonom bia no we have already spoken about the detoxification properties of the water and it's nsuo no the ability to break down fat and in ɛwɔ nipadua no and in the ability to clear nneɛma enye efi ɛwɔ nipadua no ma omogya di afusane ɛno na ma amanfo di adanse bebree obi wɔ no sometimes nneɛma ni bi wɔ obi wɔ bɛka kra na ɛnwanwa sɛ nsuo etimi ayɛ saa but obɛte na ase kyerɛ sɛ nsuo biara a ɛyɛ alkaline water te sɛ kangen energy drinking water yi no onoma na obi edi saa adanse na woni no ontimi ni enyi na kinye because why would the doctor say why would people say an apple a day keeps the doctor away an apple a day keeps the doctor away ɛdeɛ na wɔ apple no obi are no hospital a wɔn sɛ aka kyɛn sɛ oni atɔsodeɛ bebree only vegetables bebree only fruits bebree the question is ɛdeɛ na wɔ fruit no ɛdeɛ na wɔ vegetables no ma yɛ recommend sɛ nipa no oni avocado onyi cucumber ne other things ɛdeɛ na ma yɛ recommend saa because of the antioxidant properties as nneɛma we contain and the exceptionality of Kangen energy drinking water no yes our properties here ekuta that microcluster property a ɛne ni nketenkete apitimi penetrate wo arteries nyina na ɛworo finfini padua no 2 ɛsan contain antioxidant ene sɛ wode ɛyɛ ORP meter test nsuo no bo se be read negative figures e kire say nsuo no oxidize enti akoni padua no ma we enkonkomo yare e na create acidic environment e ma diseases betima thrive woni padua no enti obi a onom nsuo obi so na me nan hohono me sha se me nom afi ne hono no nyina akọ afia ya no be sister bi betina ha o kan say na nanufu na ha no nanufu na ha no pa
nanufu ha no
if you hear no
no for the better house
no cause onom nsuo
seven can you no say no for na ye den ha no
no say jowa abedem
o ka say no for how dia seven no for the better house no say
jowa abedem na ha no pa in fact but obetena fia kra kan say onom Kangen energy drinking water so ade we nyina na yede etimi ko obo onom a bible one bosome so a na je say because moja no clot na moja no enane ye nti no obre pa but upon come encountering Kangen energy drinking water dodo na dia dance say afedie bosome kra so a din obi antene nka ene nyina no enter da bia we keep saying say insuo de enya duro but the more na wankasa wo nom no wankasa obenya wadanse die enti of efie bia nso a yaso Kangen energy drinking water ahwe bia nso e wo bibika and da bia kra wo kra legend wa kra ka se da wa obedi wadanse no amanfo bebrebe hu se na etie na obi a wanom Kangen water no e wo different thing to say obo ho no se odidi a na begina ne bo obo ho odidi a na enyam yie obo ho no ma na ne bo entashi no
twa bia ade tia
hwe nsuo no kakra
twa bia
Unum Kangen. Unum Kangen. You never get hangover. Never. Me pese ya tilti camera ne kakra. Baba tie me. O the Kangen eye ice cubes. Now the 2 alcohol. There is no way obenya hangover because Kangen no can neutralize, especially high pH. Na bia. One say wo mu say yakoye Pentecost elders inti no. Ya na yenka. Obama brumu bi.
Mami nyina alcohol.
Oh, there be legend and sana me baba ye born again no na na me ni muka kra say the nyame ncha do
picture bi akọ pram na we referee
that is 15 years ago my bobo like a referee class 1 referee nyina you know mesra insuo yi uhwie kakra you are going to look at the pH and this is the 1 liter as well and also ye be hwie we are Steven nso be hwie other waters e won enim na ya pH level next week time a legend nyame boa ye ba ye the electronic pH tester ne beba ye mfa pH ye the wear baba ye the electronic one nso beba electronic one de o de shemu I ready pH no na we hu so say this is the pH level enti o hwe pH tester ya me de so nso na you see say color no legend o maso the color is light blue. This stands for 8.5 pH.
That's right.
And Kangen always stands for that pH level.
Okay.
Other waters you might test. To say in so yeah, across Steven, you better test in here.
When so a different water from a different source, not from Kangen. And you also you better test the pH tester. No, you can't as a color.
No yellow.
Debbie, and no crowd, you share or see you. I buy an AC, I buy an AC, and I share you bottle.
You can clearly see.
Yeah, buy an OB Chinese, and I share a better.
Why, and then in the others. Just
Onya Kanjin, where I saw yellow going, Onya Kanjin Kakribia. Say green. I feel the
quick one. Now we are Kanji. No. What is saying?
Good evening. But if I'm afraid that meet a man pona. And they are Kanjin. Naminam Kanjin. So I am my uncle wife been and all back catcher me. And I'm saying minimum 80 for in nation. And they say Monday in na Miss Mayonnaise na mamma and Bammy who say war infection for some months. Like into the drugs be was by hospitals maybe. And a woman knows so no. Before then, why are more than 1 year? Into no every man be a mokoje drugs free by hospitals maybe Ukumasi. I mean to me for anything to do. Me on the record, no back at me saying, no, or sermon Camini, I'm so on the one train. I did not see that the American was a week we may once and not making. I'm going to I did Tuesday, Namik Juma. May have seen me a dribby, but not say, me back I met you drama no cocked. Indeed, the Juma by and some say, ah, woman, you why are one more drooping 1 year? I didn't know stone also sound no more dripping. I didn't know any meaning in this case na unjai in the drugs na one no on try kanji na me so kanji no so me manumbi me hunne ma kanji no ayama me bebrenti no and I mean ko kasa no so kinti Tuesday na nikun e ko to pack through the brain inti enne day me wo hwa no pa me ye me wo shina ma me be jama me be me feel de me ni anje was like all that must say, not the food and your mission, and I say, no, say, no, they, no, say, I may have in a say, or Yarians, so my men and I see in that tight, so shampoo, and compable, unto me, Nancy Papa. And according to my men, I so say, we could be a toilet too, but toilets in the crown, unto me, Kuni, your cow struggle, and Sunday when you can crown or say, or John so swear. You and me, I'll say a dark green bisa. And also, what one so who say, beginning them, the body name, only more the crop for the past 1 year. And if my member say, oh, but the food that Shemina say, Shemina in Versace. I'm saying, son, I know, say, I'm a bibia, fine to Nazi tata. Per kanjin onom na de nantenante abo se ni nyina ko yes chama yenwi 7
mama fa numbers in tuja as the year can be pebi ato den omo mo pebi etu na omo aton ni omo so omo pa aton na omo ni omo family use we be free 0241 449191 ofre anasa o send WhatsApp message ana SMS ebeba ye ka say ya ofre kangen na drinking water your office see ya
number ni bi me say
0241 44919191
ofre no be ko Sandra wana
o send message
ebeba general office na afi nso Koforidua enya major distributor wo ho bon say numbers ni eroli Koforidua de na wo cemetery ni nchen okay nti obi ba won nchen na o say o de kangen na bro say ya kangen and magic drinking water year ye bon hu de rodia make sure say tax stamp eboso afi major distributors be wo sonyane ono ye sofo ekotechi or our St. Crescent a building no Methodist Street free office ne pe will direct you. There are major distributors okra 2000 Ghana cedis you can also become a distributor but major distributors need a free 30,000 cedis you are close to be 30% discount na ya the goods na bro free delivery that's it.
Thank you very much, lawyer. Now then I will catch a kanji for say Sandra. Oh, never bow.
Ne wedding 100%.
Yes.
All help screen so I'm saying any major distributor and the number 0245348071.
Next week. So they will be fine.
I
got 3 weeks. Ana baba.
When the moon is Jamaican, my name, most of Moyana. Baba say, young Quana from I said the Amana. Real Madrid board draw. Never be fine.
That is clever. Oh no, surprises. We know who cry. Wait,
Daoud is what chow on the
Eti anopay yamo special good morning na yamo kwaba emra sanso anopay sa yekonko funkroso na ensemwa anopay edi adencheche na ebumfumpa onko funkroso no yere honsem asiwanim na detenye abusua ensem no yebekọ na femununu nyina ya confirm ama enanopay Kitty mam polibi ena ewoma akansuo yanom akambuno pa anopay ya tua boase na ya trenom emra ya confirm emnum nyina ama wo show ne live our Facebook page no so Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa live Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa live o favorite team edin cream ananse ankoye first games say and I see team no Manchester United Chelsea elusuye Arsenal etin kunim teams ne say and I see who among for reactions na fato comment section wo meba na the boss player atunobuasi akinkan na ama said say and said a fata and I no pay ye konko funkroso on the broad wings of Daoud Scientific Herbal Hospital enti ano pay meretu anim ko Daoud Scientific Herbal Clinic ko na ayade no ontu emfam firu so de atran so a aye kwankro ya de watu a entu wa wonam Ghana ha nyina obi antimi ntu ya de na se emfa emawo a abusua Dr. Daoud Sabra on video wa wado fan fidie num na wahu ya de koda ewo honamduanum oba identify ya de no na fere bibidro etimi atuase amawo enti seba sexually transmitted infections gonorrhea and syphilis money dia alternative obetu ase akra ete amawo na ebia na ade bi anya stroke wadafem etimi ache ko no ntu ase emfa eman fibroid no otu ase hepatitis B nkomo a ewo hunsu a enti ontimi ma oba emfa yefuna ole kwa Dr. Daoud of Daoud Scientific Herbal Hospital ejoso krapa Old Metro FM Dynum and Dr. Daoud ewo serious so ohwa odi ni juma 0244 886 437 0244 886 437 0201 681 717 na wafre Dr. Daoud Bosheba Electricals yenimomom anya na ena yehu Bosheba Electricals enti se nkania ena wo pato ebia na eyefana wodo fanom ye odi abohum mienu ebom frama utum sem frama na ebono ebot se air conditioner o polite papa o cables papa ningina bejibi ewo Bosheba Electricals ne de no satisfied by Energy Commission of Ghana nti se auto ewo Bosheba Electricals a what de papa abebua amanyema koye ama original digital video recorders kokojibi ewo Bosheba Electricals air condition fan ojibi sockets auto gold and answer switches about light auto light different one bia o part on chandelier yi and I will pay bia tonina unabi ewo Bosheba Electricals adum Pizet, Yannick Kajetia markets no, Edi and Adum, Bosheba Plaza, prisons runabout, Bosheba Electricals, Waha, Womudi Omujumam, Adum Pizet, and Celtalco for Dynum, Bosheba Electricals, 0322 030838, 0322 030838, 0536 095 966, no friend, Bosheba Electricals, na high sense, Jeremachi, Mecca high license once actual sans a high sense abwa my dem and ye judge IFA. Now, Yansha Siam Memphis Spain, Robert Lewandowski, and now or the to just say, are you happy? Say over the weekend, or share 2 goals, Emma Bansana or say, Nyamian Ukrainian Bansan Kodano, Achase Bansa, our date, the lives of Paul Kubasinum, Lamin Yamanum, 17 years old. Now, Osha and Motimba, San Kodano, Ebo, Obiti set Mark Casado, and Finfio, or making his senior game. Not down, Chasa, Bansa supporters, our Samo Kamakuma, at the Atu Yamina, Ebekoye, at the Amatim Don Carlo Ancelotti. And I say, Enra, no credit say on it Mallorca about 1-1. The attitude of unbounded players, no, any commitment level, Enra against Real Mallorca. Now, our fem the Alca at the Achatni boys, and say, this is Real Madrid. The last season, Obobo Drobia. Now, are you okay with Drona or Team Appoint officer? Enra there, the team could have done better. And not I Don Carlo Ancelotti, Ninsama, or the last time Madrid AJ La Liga na assign a different day and 16 years ago on himself 2006-2007 GM with Fabio Capello so 2006-2007 Capello and 2007-2008 with Ben Schuster and 16 years ago and defend the Don Carlo Ancelotti Ebeka Capello ne Ben Schuster muwana and no ayasema yebusa ene anopay sporting director Emma FC Barcelona Deco na Demete Say adia ehia dekom prempren pa and it's a Victor Roque the issue no obetime asolve awie na demikuta exclusive anopay and it's a Victor Roque se Barca enya team bia na se Barca inai team no ko ben krom na amete ase a why not boy no abeko na fakwa adwuma ede ama team no enom na oko Diego Pablo Simeone Gonzalez na so ya Diego Pablo Simeone coach Emma Estadio Citaves Metropolitano Mranterom that is Atletico de Madrid or the Atuja sa afi transfer activities akoso ewo ni team no na nya so papa o hwe the likes of Julian Alvarez moa ombeka team no o hwe defense na o believe say they are good to go na Federico Valverde a player Emma Madrid and pay Federico Valverde and to just say ono Valverde no on other players nina wombepa Madrid supporters na chao se enkunimde entime ama eno aye the player na edituja na Madrid travel to ene Mallorca no hade ba ko a e was clubs no mo Ghana hanom omusuanie unu se de bia boss player kan o se e basika o se club no mo fa kwan faso nya sika enti amoko Mallorca no on Saturday ena omo ekoko do Madrid airport wo ama bie restaurant kaka ho eye Madrid club no ena abie restaurant ewo Madrid airport wo into do airport wo bo say Real Madrid restaurant na ho obedi define enti ama pound toma and pay make confirm sa story no ama wo na me fio na fe minko Italy na ye ninkomo ewo Italy and no pay na Antonio Conte and I blame ni players and say no Ukrainian performance I'm done a day over the weekend no it is unacceptable ultimate engine tum I'm no enye I was I'm ultimate peter I'm what bonum I say first half nem koye second half nem koye niema was spread a fit ni players no nya dey say ninsa etime ekan ya emra olusu to Heras Veronia and what team odani ko Roma manager Daniel De Rossi na so ya anoso bonene Cagliari na Daniel De Rossi and I said no Ukrainian attempt Dovbeck ne motimbo na so ni attempt Dovbeck and the movement and the passing na excellent goals na ebeba and Cressa first game against Cagliari nyadia say go no otime enya ye na mom going forward no attempt Dovbeck goals no ebetime abo na 24 goals and o say okay last season Emma Girona and no ho si akan at Roma Vitento Italiano onom aye Bologna coach na Vitento Italiano onim se weekend ono so one Udini ebo 1-1 and odi to just ni players no emra say ujibo na udominate there ohuye them goals no and opportunity se baye woman to be answer odoanyina etu na tina fe wahwe the subsequent games no se be koye at the amatim no Thiago Motta coach ema Juventus na anopay Thiago Motta nsema ati etudwa anisa oni komo ena kwakobo na eno aye first Serie A game as manager ema Juventus omani trimunya de sa aya yane newly promoted side komo na kwakobo intimidate game e diagro me de bolo go say come with a full vim as a victory no womansa etime ekam eno aye nsema orua no ati etudwa no play yeka Juventus 17 no Juventus save the Children Initiative logo and that's how Juventus ane como game na omu just in anim sam obansi atwe Save the Children Initiative obansi omu logo no just in anima anopay metesansem na ato anim Napoli elusu 3-0 to Hellas Verona after the game and central for ebisa Antonio Conte na opening about say and Victor James Osimhen want me amo game no pie and on say maza munkonkokobusa team no Olio Di Laurentiis mo se ebane say and Victor James Osimhen want to be amo game no pie enti enom aye Italian stories and pay a trending letters and medi amount mefi Italy and pay na mako England na yadin komo ewo England and no pay na Ikai Gondwan a former player Emma Manchester City now osia kan Emma FC Barcelona Demete HM Senaninje our Barca team num with Enyama Ecoso Barca team into Peno e consider Nedache set that to be off for Biaba and Man City Pep Guardiola be and as me say here why not and Kabam no be Juma at the Ama team no na uko Man City chairman Hardoon Mubarak and Asuya opinion is obey bia not Pep Guardiola etime atna opese Pep Guardiola etna Manchester City masa so Pep Guardiola unjain mom amane konkonkonko fa machai makwa polom coach bia emfa ema enti jombe bi ombe na fe Pep Guardiola etime atna atwa so ayaduma eti ematim guy na vona kikambi eti eche Chelsea for no na ose nyamianu ene no kranie Enzo Fernandez wa kwadwofo ose Enzo Fernandez yen kamanente sa wajibo na boy was a oppressor on pressio obon so hu se we me press a mintimenje obon so akọ press ni a pass the few no aba ni nsem a che ne ada ni teammate ne say na me na make press mumma osimasa crocodile John Enzo Fernandez oye no e was say utimi jai gwa compare no to the lines of Ney Ukomwa kono galagamo and the pressing and ko so press ama nima koye at the ama team no ensema guy navu ati etudwa ene anopay na Pep Guardiola de asem kese abanano pay or say Premier League teams no munyina ye esan se Erling Haaland na muhunu no esan level ne Cristiano Ronaldo ene Lionel Messi level no bio ene ya Pep Guardiola say Premier League teams no you better Erling Haaland this season. Now the level of Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi say goals na na muti almost say goals na dia or do sa level no it's the other Premier League teams na egna ye Pep Guardiola say and na ho Sir Juma as manager Emma Manchester the players na coach no it is Anna Yentia and Sama Urana Eritu Jota sir or Chelsea come you know Chelsea anti the defense na a solid and noble mabaso.
You cannot imagine how privileged and fortunate I am to live this incredible experience with this group of players. So they are friends, their families are together most of the times, and they are an incredible group of people. It's a joy. I said it's a privilege as a manager, you know, to manage this club and especially this group of players. It's unforgettable for me. That's why we are here 9 seasons. Be careful of statistics against us because always we break it. So be careful. But it's important.
and we are Pep Guardiola manager Emma Manchester City Ninsema and pay or the air to live on Oyerepa TV, NCS best TV station live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Now, my main cop Thiago Silva, now see a former player, Emma Chelsea now ex no so, and I say Anthony. Na Anthony no manager Enra Ojamo eto ayiremo Anthony Taylor onum se anona to ayiremo Chelsea any City no se enwanwa se your point game no na Chelsea anya penalty game no Chelsea nya penalty referee no and Antime Anje and what Enzo Maresca at the atudwa se Raheem Sterling openo na ne gene ho na mom adioba kan se Chelsea player bia o team no na ne gene ho enti omotimbo and be want to starting lineup e ne team no Napoli memfan tudwa se Diamete anopay etem se store omudin come on for Romelu Lukaku Minama Bolingoli before say summer transfer in the prono young cantum 31st day of August 2024 no na Romelu Lukaku Minama Bolingoli all things bini kono ya juma ewo Stadio Diego Armando Maradona Stadium Enzo Maresca akasa ete afa Chelsea 2-0 Nkugwa omunya in the hands of City Enra and I say no credit say adia a difference ewo game no Enra 18 years boss no opportunities are City for nya wo mo share na Chelsea de ne de amantimi answer.
We don't like to lose, for sure, but I think the performance was there. We compete against probably the best team in this moment. For a large part of the game, we were at the same level or even better. We create chances. I think the big difference between us and them today was just inside the box. They were much more clinical than us. But the important thing at the end is to create chances, and we're going to score.
Na Livy Kowo Enra One Wesley Fofana no as a two center back na a good pair or Oyerepa na Livy Kowo na say Chelsea will be good Yamfa Enra Nkugona a buy no Biamfan Tunati Chelsea will be good.
Yeah, of course we're playing the best team in the world in my opinion. I think during the game you can see certain aspects how good we are and how much we've improved from the first game of the season. We just got to build on that with a new gaffer and I think we're going to be a good team. Yeah, like you said, he don't have many touches, but when he does, more than likely it's a goal. So he's got to be concentrated around the box, that's his area. When the ball goes wide, you always got to just know.
Na John Mika Obi, where a passionate comments and after the game, after such Chelsea, and it's 2-0 to City. I say one, more time no more trophy so Chelsea mid-table club. Time no kofa play we no odin de kone kofa play kese na number be oban se kofa my case na number na ye je trophies outdoor na ye je Champions League ye bo Premier League se why pa na ka se yan kofa Dusby Hall no mara Dusby Hall why pa why the two Chelsea phone for say wo mo kofa Dusby Hall na coach na enra me hilo mu dictimencho now the Dusby Hall na ba wo de enter John Mikelobi.
Look at the players that, when I was there, I could see players that were coming in. Players like Deco, Michael Ballack, Shevchenko, Fernando Torres, Florian Malouda. These are big players who came to help us improve the team. And we as players know that year in, year out, we're winning trophies, but we couldn't sustain year in, year out to do that. We needed players to come in, refresh the team, but players who will help us. When I look at this team, again, I talked about it, Dewsbury Hall. Again, I have nothing against this player. It's not his fault. It was the club who brought him to the club. He cannot help Chelsea. Madueke, I thought, who played well last season, he didn't start the game. He didn't come on. You're looking to get the team better. Modric was on the bench. He didn't come on. I think these players could have helped us. But again, like you said, we knew that this problem was, from last season. To get a striker who will score goals. Jackson, yes, he does a little bit here and there, but we need a top striker like we did back in our day. DJ Drogba, we knew if you give him 2 or 3 chances.
And some na debia meka mesena no mpamade wo yase ha no meduo no mubusa me se aloya na den ena Victor James Osimhen wo ho nanso Chelsea Dusby Hall mo Jean Felix nom and I'm so penny here to Ghana. One of the name the oye. In Sianshe, a boy who said I be a quarter still. Oh, here top striker no. A ben one juma. Arsenal the mete. HM say a Dinkatiano said the Tibia Amutono. Amantono, boss player. According to reports, I say Arsenal and sign striker this summer. Arsenal, according to reports, I say boss player, moon sign striker this summer. Even Mpo said in Ketiano.
All right, yeah, that's it. I have it.
So can have it no. On the me can't a voice no. I will say, I say, Oman for affair. So onyin ni so bia bet ma onyin ni so bia
na say
was say man for being respect for kind
Clementino yeah kono no me boy
na boss so utie John Mikel bi
also saying
oh one tie
also saying
by the time in tia
also saying
utie anka mche mu no o say na asem nyina itia o say ono on tia say adekodi ntia Dewsbury home ebo Chelsea they can't help the club Chelsea no it is made with stars
okay
ono yenya Deco yenya Mike Esiemu yenya DJ Drogba mu
okay Tino
boss
on God church or no gancho man
so no meti
cut na bobo
on the legend Libya Tino yanko na
yes Franco and make am ma na anopay Mr. Mutu for 10 year pa na in terms of Nokia phones iPhones Samsung phones Franco aso ye ne bone ye kama smart TVs no 32 to 55 in tabletop fridge ho en ya benya ni air condition de but my use no be 3-5 years na fe obi am repair da de biara da ya no adwene bank no hotel no wadwene fie ho CCTV camera function no monitor video anytime anywhere ya kwa Jabaji Challenge Bishop Adum Old Man Konko Clinic New Kajetia 0245 316969 0245 316969 Rockstars Roofing nukro umpane se najma wote nukudi ntide bia no moving forward a premium quota 55% aloe zinc you quoted ho you want a plain sheet e ho no mo self lock IBRIDT tile sheet ya no kai say it comes with a variety of colors, different colors. They be a fe. Not just say ejinamu. Shannon so in terms of roasting, manufacturing, metal trusses, all kinds of building. Ninjano ye ho adwuma. Free estimate and ye dem wo achichiri a wo tuaka crab 3 to 5 working days near we production no at the amount. Sheniye na femenka wo say metal trusses, roofing sheet, ceiling joint, POP cement 0544 338-042 Nana Rosters Etime Ashe Edia Boom Akonto no Yako the onim the expert and a woman expert of institute travel and tours Makamfo the amount nano pay say a work visa, business visa, study visa, permanent resident visa, business partnership visa, visit visa to USA, Schengen, Germany, France, Malta, Portugal, New Zealand, Australia, Serbia, UK. We are nursing, midwifery, pharmacist, lab technician na Tutumrika Sanso Wajumano Abingo for farmers, teachers, bankers, construction workers, general laborers, security guards, ya the monso airco, ya cost of fly. Second gate one more, so get barrels as some and I'm making 0504 694 209 Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. You call Lake Bosumchu Road for Yase, Jasbonier, Powernier, Namaka was a hepatitis A, B, C, D, and E. Obetuasia at the amount, prostrate, gonocephalus, Obe NFH hernia, kidney no, how compono, Cassiana air, was some opposite here. When you knock home, number power. Yes, baby Bocobiano, not just award no, Waje, Eddie Abosu, Yaji Abosu, Diania, Junenka for whom our Cabina, Pocasi ACP Muro Takrade, a Yanaji Estate. On the primary school no and a bang. The Obokowa, Yabashawn any Nana Montenso, Naso per Heberton, Heba Mecha and Pada Toa, was a 7 na Eba strong Yadebiano, and yon of Fenfe, Memman Kwanko Pejiri, Heba Mecha, na and lifty a libido, and me home command Emeraso, yet media grow and Pemuye, a dry out on a cannon so dear, medical catchers or num air tosso, Malamex and so, a 3 year now saying Omohawanum, a Tuninase at the amount, no, ya Miss Chanibi, I'm a wa, Obo Fru Cocosono, Kofka and so I is adding every hall, Misty Heba, Apidan for the man, Danny Heba, Colinak, Angelos, Tabia, Maria, Adia, yes, 0244 544422 Nexus Global Services Limited. Nexus Global Services Limited. Ninja say Yadebi and Abba Obehia so call
Turkey no koye surgery wudi agrode koma obi se wo wanye no mtwa tikiti ma mempe accommodation ma wo a obabu na yade no tete ha na sabe wudi afrim o ma sede ene se over top 100 hospitals and doctors what Turkey no o na yes ade no all types of cancers. Idea back a knee pain, kidney or liver transplant. Nina no ya kwene kama the amount lost was surgery. Nina no ya baye the amount ya de biara here so be ko take mem akwye surgery ne de. O ma se de ne so mo free consultation, visa assistance, air ambulance services, accommodation and even tourism arrangement. Nina no ya de piwo so abra bonada from o show ma so ye our Chris Pool Hospital Domi Paraku 0539 659259 0539 659259 Abe Herbal Clinic Tana sunye apatapanu site nie adanse no aye pinso bia no e ka no sempa sekesa yade no ye ma ne fancy biem abra abe ho no mo ye ma twire fancy biem abra abe ho die hu na mege ka no abofra kasa nanti anya ye ma ne fancy biem abra abe ho no mo obi ye sa anya ma wi a ye depression na kwa na wotwepe ye diabetes na kwa bretia bi ulcer gono hepatitis B pal typhoid menstrual problems wabo one watch pressure ne de e kete afide bi odi aba ebe hia so baba beda so woda so ne ade ni ho afa ho kofie na afei kodi wiri aduane ni nyina ne se ene afidi kro no ano e cheke cholesterol woni paduane mu e hwe odwunsom ahwe se infections bi aba mu ana o kidney ni nyina no e cheke se problem bi anim ho a wa sorry akofie Monday to Friday 7 to 5 p.m. 0243 345 392 0506 46 0808 0506 460208 Ayo family cover insurance ya na do ho bo mo sanse wohim dan hia dem dan hia dan 15 cities bosumi bia no obetuma tua na afi woni nyina no obetua wo de e de ama wo mo utua wie pa wankasa wo register e cover wo ene obusuafo be se enum de biara da se ade bi enu ne ba pe na koda hospital 300 cities ne yi e de ama hospital cross yenye ne fan show sanse odo ho bo Ayo family cover insurance enu achi akwansha bi a wonka se mra ba putupru no obi ebe hu ntwomu a 15000 Ghana na no so ye te e de ataraban e de ama de obeye ene sa wo fa phone wo dial star 296 star 296 wo sani ina ape no atie sa terms and condition kakra bi a eto no kokoro na afi odo ho abo Ayo na wo kro no amanyema akoyie odo ho bo Ayo wie pa ka ben na wo damu edidi dwuma ene automatic cars no nominate papa wa Ghana ha no mo ni nyina no sa kwa America mamu dia eye come to DM enu obi a eka na hosuo no eye black dia ye nie ye de gu ye gia box no mum emfie petepepe na asembia no ema ho uwie pa pekakra fagustia moto no mu wotani pa na no so wokọ eye dwuma papa wade ba Ghana ne dia omo to nyema wo enei ba bia ye cars ne shops ni nyina no obi akofa bi ade abegu sa come to no enu na sese dia obi aton a ye ton entem so abra enlock sika opanyin kofa bai Stephen Owusu ansa wose bomodin na friend number no 0244 38 21 95 0244 38 21 95 and 0274 3111 wo come Mr. J Ajuna say wo for airport on about Master Besma ko SA Junction Sister Road Asokroman pon John Boat so me mazi sunya fon ko boda pon Waterchiman Mr. Jaba enkran ekona na kwasi na Madam Brago enso e water krade momodim so benya kamtu ni bi aton sanse eno na say dia aboa makas no automatic cars ni nyina no e kire din wa bra problem bia no emba gia boss ni stia moto no mo bills microcredit obi antutu brika we Ghana ni na wo Ghana card ne dia wo ko ya kukro na afia to mama wo hia so be save wo hia so be tususu e wo ho enomo wo hia collateral bia so aka ho bra wo ko pesa abosia no ye mabosia e wo internet so ntihweye no bi ankwa nkofrodo so wo pesika be 15000 cities bi e de apapra ho ye loans no 1500 2000 3000 up anego so e ko enu nti store bi ni wageji opoto fanye magum ne bomma wo pe bi atuatu aka school fees bi no pe bi atuatu ho tete ho a momodem na ko bills microcredit na fe ye masade no nyina no emfem free one mo 0302 200 390 0596 920833 quick credit lending made simple champion divine clinic medru ho make house infertility fibroid kwata na afei wate de free one mo ovarian cyst money back guarantee, typhoid money back guarantee, hepatitis no from A B C D and E the same money back guarantee, asthma and naso chronic BM ebra wadu champion aso ye money back guarantee, vagina discharge ni nyina no 3 days wo yi de free one mo pempo no kwa de na me adomu a ebe free one tempa so HIV sexual weakness pause and also ebe stroke no was ma ho 4 days oba champion wa pe ankwa tutumirika bra badu usika sciatic no ebe instant na no na just 90 no aye kama ebra wontongu so Accra Tantra Hill Snake Flat Kumasi after Micklin na just the nyamia and making 0548 593968 0548 593968 ne kwakra mu no eye Pepsodent Chaku ne de wonam ka ho wonam babia obeti bebre wasom Chaku sanso obi ahun se bidie no a mre bia atwam na kyese nya de twetwese no na paye se fitafitenti no oya na kyese akopɛ dai bidie som waso masa wudi agropɛ wasena akwhye no se dwabiri enu ti bomodem na afei kopɛ original we no eye real Chaku iwe pɛ ne de lemon mint zinc e de fry ne de ye se empa wo se fitafita enyi kaka emfamfuru ho enum kanso enyi saade no emfamfuru ho enu ti bomodem se fluoride na de ye na strengthen o gam no emanyema ekonkan nye dai ene de aye ti ba bia beduru bia no de obia ebodin ene Pepsodent Chaku original eno ene ne ehia tututumrika na kopɛ bi na afei enyema enkoyie emfa emma legend to na ene eye Dr. Prophetess Elizabeth Faith yes CEO Edema Faith Homeopathic Clinic Dr. Prophetess Elizabeth Faith CEO Edema Faith Homeopathic Clinic ene eye mama awodanti momi na me enya okese na onwoso mfa mfinhye ne bi enwu mfie so se de daade nyina woye no na enyema enya kamanti oh nyame yeshra na boss play boss actually kido ai ACB branch so e ba ko mane me boss o say ye umra be kwai na ye wehye Zachary Belau Zach manya diniye Zachary Belau very good and aye Zachary Belau or Bekwai we ASP Bright a champion and friends of police ladies in Abekwai and I will show special birthday boss player
Babo later which you later you start you bopere
but your dear
say I'm for start your leaks no
okay
yeah bopere na it's advertising to be an exciting season.
Yes.
It's advertising to be because kakra etimi hwehwe any there. Amanfo ni abro. Amanfo na abro is not going to be child's play. Nti obi am one ho.
Enche kra mba be kase na we da sro for this number of weeks. We da sro for the no da sro no man. Nti bond ya me be obi adanne.
Yesterday table no street away.
And as enese bi moy.
Okay.
Nti nefon bobia na nyame ya adumana ya hwese de litable no city
akaba akopɛ o de mfa ne sɛ ɔmo hye ɔmo meto top better ene de obi na da top nti mi hu de nti a that time sɛ o ma bon jai
o mimi feel sɛ enye fair to ɔmo munya moye no
ɛde ya ɔmo yenu no
nti ya de ma mo mochena msrewa
na
me boya
na afi iwia na
abehwe na ya akɔ
ɛhwɛ bebi obi
babo ti anya la ne enko na ye bedi nkomo ba akɔ aka ho na
we de ayi wow ayi na ba wani nua edi over the last week ni ma me so etofo a
no ma me na etofo
edi nti o se me mo amane
da ben na etofo
I think let me say Wednesday was Thursday was Friday number yeah
ja na to aso asema akanya no kre
boss we dey
enya no kre
sa
edi di en
enya wa edi na ba wani
enya no kre da ni bibia ntofo ya nto aso edi ba mi office fiada da be no mba ha be na ba wa ba highway no na ba wa ma highway na se do ma na ya wada se fiada mi ni edi na team office for be 1 hour ono na ka afi na ma mi atofo mfresh wanka ne duada so e no be ka cho se be ka enya no kre enya edi mami ambacho yenye headline
ambacho matu de mami nya medjuma
enya edi mami na menetin baby pass am kwashe
wa we wa na kan so we tino wa na kai tama Samatas and Insuatraman raises Ghana flag high.
Okay.
In a sumptuous performance. Tama, and now exciting. Both Samatas and Insuatraman. Omotimi ati Ghana enimu ye papa na born on boy and so. Na ya de na eye pa na ye kama pa na eso ani. And say last season the dreams ne me dear my ye no. Samatas ni so aframa pese omo ye bi ne bi mpokrom be so metimi aya abrosa and oma take off ye pa we kwa hye we ti fie no so abom yensa ye bo mo nyina ba so ye papa say dwumade na omo
je ko ma ga Ghana football ye do have get chance Ghana ball e ko na ni enjoy it
na
you na go ga say nya so
so ya se bi ho no je say ya obi a okwan fa so awode yi. In his quest to go unopposed, Elvis Hesse Herman is seeking to circumvent the wish of the people by setting up a huhudious committee who are operating outside the laws of the National Chapters Committee. Tama, omasa kom hu biem. Na de ekukuru ba ne de Mr. Maswa Quentin akasa fa ho a o say enye sa na sese ye no elections committee no they are operating outside omo mandate no omo remit nti momo ko fasem bia mama ne ko fasem kase bia enso ema mesi. Football people fails. Politicians steps in and take over in raising the standard of Ghana football. Dr. Bawumia promises buses for 18 clubs and ultramodern pitches to meet international standard. Tama, and also Dr. Bawumia Kasai, or say you see your pitches never so born. Who said, no party complaining, say your pitches near. Dr. Bawumia has responded to ne comment, you know, say moving forward, you know, on be your pitches are a be meet international standard. Let me see a boss. Okay, na etimi abo na say, and also etimi akọ kama and see, and also yakakra, and also diaba. Chum and Habib versus referee James Taylor today at the Asuka court, as referee Roland Addy failed to identify those who attacked him. Tama and anona referee Roland Addy in kofo begina ho se won identify more so mbo no wantimi anchere and the cross examination is ato aso some require them so mguso mo ye number start be 10 mo hono mo na Chum ni Habib and they will be led by lawyer Safuduku na omobusa referee James Taylor na also ade akire ehun sensem ayi nsema no enti ene no ye wa so kwakọ to hodo ma de be pfm bia so de be ma etefo so aswati bie
that's it. All right, Jack
so sir you be fine. Now before I be go you know I'm for breaking news when twem because I know say people want to listen hear this breaking news. The player status committee fresh player status committee had dismissed Accra Lions case against Shaukan and Andrews Osu. And they've declared say contract now Lions assigning on unilateral activation of more contract na ne owo they've declared say it doesn't hold a and anope ya breaking news on say Shaukan is free to play for Kotoko and Andrews so
Shaukan is free to play for any club
play football.
Oh no, but say and him say I'm doing to say anope ya is preparing to leave to join the team.
By say omo dey na wo kan o man kasa.
Oh, say me ka be ko enim say team
no but so now my breaking news. So breaking news is say he's now free to
he's
play
now
for
free to play any club
and then but Kotoko no more. We so be GF for ne can.
Obi bacho. Yes sanity.
Chairman let say
na me adom.
Oyerepa.
Na me dey ache.
Okay. Na no pay.
Ano pay dey boko. NAC clinic ya Dr. Osukankam edano.
NAC clinic.
NAC clinic. NAC. But spellings no NAHC.
Okay.
NAC NAHC. NAHC.
Okay, NAC.
A NAC clinic here. Dr. Otuo-Acheampong Dano. Na we say for NAC. Ayaresa ye jira mujekuo eso sayade. We based on blood type to give out medicine. Enima wodo 9 ana yaso ye didi juma. Edin kan oba umujekuo a obi ho onim ni mujekuo ni blood type. Don't worry, oba ye be hwa ma. Obi wo so afan say onim ni de na yi. Ni nyina ne say enima wodo 9 first one say umujekuo a wo mu no. Ye gina so ni a kirew enema eni umujja mfa. For instance, obi oye A positive and I say A negative. You will near odia ehano. Obi oye B, you will near odia ehano. Tinima hodo nine. Me say first one friends say enwani ni umujamfa. Ya chira sa twumfiri ho. Second one enso how I obe complain say bia dog. Maha say weni ha me weni ne ye gina eno so. Ni ya chira enema etwa say eno so otwumfiri ho. Third one enso afidie e de be hwe no afidie de be hwe be hunu se de u system esitie no ne ya kire se ade wei ya ye hunu afa u system ho enti no ye srew ye wei twumfiri wei ho wi me kire me ne ya te ase ye kire ni nyina wi a na afa on se di kan kire mu de ku ne a eni mu jamfa ani asa kire enema on se hawa wa complain no se bia dog maha dog miti dog men die mema sem ne yasa kire enema eno so twumfiri ho enema etwese wo ye na de to so miensa enso fidi ne ye de hwe ne ehunu se problem sitie no ne ya kire se based on fidi ye de hwe no se the system sitie nti sadi we twumfiri ho we ne ya kire sa ne mani nyina eti wi a ne ye ma waduru a ene mugya ne fa tinie ye wi ne ye ma aduru a ene mugya ne fa on se obi timi ko ba bi kwagie duro e ma duro ne boa no obi so ko ose duro na moa no e wo ho obi timi ba on the branches no edoso e bi wo nkranza bi wo nkokọ besisi am no kasei o ba kumase ye bi new branch e kumase asei na o ba beto mi ankasa o ba fa se lab technicians for ho bibia fa se ye bibia enunti o ba se sti bia nyame ne yaresafo yo kumasi ya kumasi ene wo unya edu kumasi e bia fure kire na eba unya edu kumasi a friends
airport run about
a road
what do you call it
Kenya se brem kwa so
okay
yo achiase ankasa erunti me de number no betuja na answer me de number no betuja me say ye wiri nyina na ye gina wo mugye ku a wo so ne ma odura no mugya fa enunti na obitime ko baabi ekogye duro ema duro ne boa no obi so ko se duro na amoa no sesi eduro abu obi no obi so no me ya wose amoa no enunti na mpanimfo aka asemato se eduro hoi eje honam no kore eduro ene mugya mfa ene emoa mesrew se wodi ne sisi yade ko ankro obi se dok me to asintini ai twetwe me jibi ho bia enye bra NAC clinic Dr. Otuo-Acheampong Dano ye ne gina mu de ku a wo mu so ne ahwa mu oduro wo de ye esichiri yade obo ho a wo de chine me branch there wo nkoko I think say last 3 weeks obi ba me nche o se doc me de minim se esichiri no chi se o manage mu ne because doctors aka kire se o esichiri yade ya diabetes a wo ye den nko mu ne enso asidan kenyankopon se onu ankasa esi onu ediamanfo ba because of say obaye no enima e kire se ontwe ne ho firi ho ne enima fa se ye kire no enuani ye kire se onni ene enu ede ma no based on munye kuo no se ne se kire yade ankasa no we se fa se ba bia aduru no ma kire ne se hwe no wanye na se ewom se aba normal but still na onko so mra kakranka ho se be ye fa se because enyinya 1 month krampo se wodi ne se kire yade wodi ne muja broso obi se doc me memo sem ko form me nim yirishia enche na majem NAC clinic yenko na anase yene ayarasa bia ye the first year I fancy last month year yaje award bi I fancy I know my best friends sexual weakness and gonorrhea doctor of the year fancy magic say wo se wo de no memo sem na wo form obi se doc me nim yirishi enche na majem doc me ko ba ko pa mi ntimi nko biem opa betimi aboa
na ade e maye de dan so ne se me se ye gina mu je ko a wom so je number no ye number no ye 0599 311 another 311 me see number no esubiu e 0599
0599
311 another 311 yede bi ha bia oba bi bia
0599 311
another 311 Mr. Wo de eye hepatitis B ana hepatitis C ye kese hepatitis B a eye brebo bi ade Mr. Branem wo oba ye do betu oduro so se opese ye do obi ho se doc me tu kwan ana fan se ye ko check ye se menya hepatitis me was just less than a month Mr. Oba ni nyina se eni me kire obedi so maye metaka se we se we A positive se A negative a twu free friend say eyi ho mako ho
exact
we A positive se A negative a because ma me kire we say
ni mako ana ye nteso
ebetimi a obetie mi mafutu a we A a jai makodi na ma me kire se ne wate ase enwini edie no ebia na niema eye boyen aduane bi wo ho a ni nnie ni nuro no eboa ama ye ni ye site ehuna de yi aduane bi wo ho a ni nnie ni nuro no eboa ma ye skin empo etoso kama aduane bi wo ho a ni nnie ni nuro no eboa ama friends yankwamwa no etimi ye yi kama ebi wo eboa ma fase ye dompe no etimi eye den kama ye hwa de enam se on se aduane di bi ani nnie ni nuro no eboa yen se de meka no na yemfa se aduane awudi aduane ana ma mfa buro kura nye mfato ho yemfa se buro aduane mi di a ebeboa ma skin aye kama na se di mi moja mfa enam se ka ebeboa ma skin aye kama ni mi moja mfa nti na ha se ham skin enu tuma mi nko ni se na wate ase obi enim se kube eboa mema ye mema sem anamboa kube sa boa akoma enu nti obi etimi ka se wo komaya de ya to kube nsu ne nom eta kasa asem pa no kure nemum de atien se os bandike mo hu se enam se eboa koma no nti no se wonom na se ne umuja mfa na ha se ha wakoma enu nti obi wo ye O positive se O negative a wotanu kube nsu bia oni komaya de kro chance nya asema meken be se kube nsu oboa koma but wonom kube nsu na se ne umuja mfa ebe ha se ha wakoma enu nti se we O positive se O negative a wo de hye so pa ya atena ho onum kube nsu atena ho din within 2 minutes be hu de wakoma be yewo de make nyina ne se eneni edi no eboa yen but se enu mu jam fa how
doctor nambe
Mr. Oshane Supranity yi nak clinic ya doctor ogusu kan kam da no yewo kumase wudu wani a kire friends yikwa no airport roundabout Sepebo Krom Kenya se Ebrem ekwan no yewo achiase ene yewo uye dura achiase a wode friends wudu school ho achiase government school ho a ube fa ohene ne kwan no ube ko straight bo se signboard press ho friends incredible school bi ewo ho ye ne incredible school na eben number no je number ni ye 0599 311 another 311 me sit number no esubio 0599 311 another 311 obetimi frost doc me be ma phone me person be ma yakese tie nie se obe ma phone na so person yakese a ya yenya isi ya toto nure be ma yakese nie me nka se me ngoto na emum afutu na me ma obetimi ba ma house doc me be ma obetimi kura fresh doc me pese o ma maduru a o de aduru mane me aduru be ma yakese wo wo ye me dem me fa mane wo me se obi epeska bet me fa ma adugo me fa mane on se yemfo de se bia ma me fa we nya faton yemfo se bia me malaria na ma mintimi ni di amama ye mre me se me ekwa akoto aduru be ma didi amama mre ne be ko emwa because at the corner am wontimi ni di no untu ase erut yemfo de se obeba na esi afon na obema le so no yemfo se bia how be ne ma obema no fon ye yemfo se gonorrhea ana ma obema no fon ye yemfo de se syphilis de ma obema no fon ye ana se essentially ya kura timi ma be ma fon ye for say how be sara ma be ma fon wo se ko to duru be ma be ma ye kese e mo oda adise u treat e to ba nak clinic na so person be ma ye kese a o be friends hwimu ehun say wo de ya de we na be ma be ma na fon e ana se we na ma be ma na fon e ye be bo ma be ma na fon e be say kese nemum hye no so say stress tie bia o ba enche ye de bi ha bia mesra ye de me mbo so say wo de ne fibroid na opese ye hwebo a wetimi aba wo de ne menstrual problems and menstrual disorders obi wa fancy na ya se onya na menses a obi wa obinya obi su de kidney problem o sa wo de liver problem o brebo wo de ne lungs ni nyina ba betimi abo wo de ne pressure and sichire de medical kan ho asem da sichire de hwetu ase pressure muja broso no so etu ase wo de ne prostate cancer prostate enlargement ni nyina ba betimi abo gonorrhea syphilis obi was doc mimi gonorrhea he manum nura no ma wo pania me bre na ebe na de meka no ese ye wo
be say hia biom
ye wo kuma se wo do ni a kire friends Kenya say brim kwan ye wa chianse ankasa number ne 05993111 another momento chema madam Becky o enkoko o kire beba ade Oyerepa
o kire o ba ade
ibati chana no
and o cheni
o heme
o cheni ye okay doc ye da say o kan sem ba ko na ma mu za waben me nka na e chire no me ka cho aha o sua ade enti ye beba brim achiase abrim number is 0599311311 Doctor Odiozu can come. Watch us. Yeah, that's it. A brand doctor so come out to me say Dr. Mesuya de ba ko no. Na got him amni headline bi na Fizakito.
Monisa.
Yeah.
I'm say over the weekend so to na the whole Ghana e takwa. The whole Ghana so to na takwa na me feel say it was exciting. Me na utro na ko hwe the TNA park no.
Yeah, that's a whole story of what happened there.
Me bomb ya kwa sir.
Obama ne. Ana me gase bia Oba no. Who say ma look.
Okay.
You be fans about.
Okay, so event at Takwa.
Okay.
Now we are manabo to the two clubs of Africa.
Okay.
Representing Ghana on performances. I think it was something really home. Then other matters.
Okay. Dr. Baumia over top bass so ama.
I will look into it. Say what I say. The clubs no priorities no how ever on so.
I'm Joe manifesto no. Some ne who say be a clubs no we were born na this.
Well, and that's all the man who got on maybe. But
just a very good weekend. First day of major leagues na Europe no. I think England we are yet to see Tottenham and yenya hu
na Leicester.
Yeah, Leicester. In terms of Tottenham got teams now virtually top there no on be fight or top one in terms of top 4 nisa and no. The only team we are yet to see Tottenham or Onyensi akai. But I think before become no based on what has happened this weekend, no wonder all the pundits and Panthers and then bookmakers ni na no pretty overwhelming say FNS City are the favorite to win the Premier League in terms of Oshe kwaya teams now relatively we think they will push it, you know. Yes, first day I've listened to Maresca, I've listened to Pep Guardiola, other managers reaffirming what Ten Hag said about the team not ready. Clearly, yeah. Like I want to Maresca some.
Okay, saying.
He also complains like teams, you know, in terms of kwaya.
But what was he saying?
No, say. Also, a complaint about late arrivals and because of pre-season.
Is it the same?
I've listened to.
Is it the same as team not ready?
Oh, saying then, but here, Fulham coach also can be.
Also saying, Mentis will be asking the team when ready.
Oh, say, Obi are come first can
a different.
But all what they are saying is
when I say I had late arrivals near the idea, it's different from saying my team is not ready.
Oh, let allow say. At least you are not in terms of physically you are not fit. They are not. At least I've listened to coaches who are saying their players are not 100% fit because of late arrivals and champion, course, Copa America and Euros.
And players here 100% fit. You will not even throughout the season.
If there is no tournament in the summer, one thing is sure, that mandatory 4 5 weeks preseason no, now go through it. But when there's a tournament, for example,
like some
justify I'm not justifying anything. I'm only saying say player behind any 5 weeks of preseason. Today, some players are in their 1 week, some players are in their 2 weeks. So definitely they are not fit. Very simple.
One ain't fit. But they play some won, some lost. So we will move on.
And we are moving on.
Based on that, now the team see. Oba na start ya na oche the intel overwhelming of City Beji. And that you were endorsing you were endorsing what they have said about City. City some players were the same fit. Yet they proved that
the reason why Pep Guardiola said Rodri, for example, is not ready because also
by late played
and they won,
you know. And when you're ready,
so Obia fashion a match. And you know why you are bringing in this in here. Clearly you could see that if you watch the other teams, for example, on Friday, Man United, Fulham. Yes, even though United had the better BB about the game now, but clearly occasionally you see Fulham hitting Manchester United. Ipswich and Liverpool game now. Ipswich in Liverpool first half, a game that Ipswich could have easily been 2-0 up against. Yes, easily been 2-0 up against Liverpool.
Easily 2-0. That time Liverpool had a chance.
Liverpool didn't have even one on target 1 point that game. First half, no. It was a game that, in terms of attacking threats, in terms of team, no onya chance of go na Ipswich in the first half. But one thing that was very clear, even if the answer he said the energy and normally bubble first half, he knew say omuntimi nyesa energy from second half, no. And in the second half, Liverpool came as a better team, then scored out 2 goals and won. Again, if you watch Arsenal against Wolves, Arsenal first half, very dominant. The first 20 minutes of second half, it was trouble at Emirates. The chances and the number of attacking threats, how they pushed Arsenal to defend for the first 20 minutes of the second half, I think clearly you could see Arsenal also struggled, suffered at Emirates at a point in time. But once again, Neo said we like individual brilliance. Second goal to kill and calm nerves down at the Emirates. But if you watch City, there's one thing that Pep does it better. And just say Chelsea didn't like head them and I said try to force them. But anytime Chelsea go on top, I said push on Biano. Or more the ability to I say use control to how pressure the moment a swab form. It was a Chelsea a big game Nubiana. City will calm the game down, passing the ball and not attacking. Send the ball as our pressure now. Chelsea is emotional. It will be minimized. I think yes, without Rodri, but still now no. Sabo na Feno Savino na Pep Akofanabano. Obete think for papa. I think since Riyad Mahrez left, this is someone closer to the skill set of Riyad Mahrez. Sabo na Mahrez Eboma City no. Savino is the closest we've seen since Mahrez left. The ability to take on players, the speed, everything about that boy. I'm say first half round when you knock into Fremantle, but I think that boy will be someone to watch for that City team this year in the Premier League. But I think everything went all in terms of teams in the Premier League. You know, let's see how Tottenham, the kind of game Tottenham will give us. But Bon Yambo silence Abaso. I think he scored the most goals on Thursday in terms of Premier League players of most goals to do Thursday Premier League anymore. Salah is leading with 9 goals. Frank Lampard scored 8 goals. When Rooney scored 8 goals, Alan Shearer 8, Terry Sheringham and Sergio Aguero and Jimmy Vardy Munyano was 7-70. Yambo Salah also said at least all-time top scorer in match day 1 in the Premier League today. Mohamed Salah and Elidia. Or my 9 goals or no. So, if in England, something happened in the La Liga Caribbean. Already people are talking about how Carlo Ancelotti Ebenya Ebeshe boys no anymore no. and already are questioning his ability, the changes and how quite first one senior momentum. When the things say or enough quality on the bench, and we had the answer or changes in them. But also in the Super Cup now, the changes equal almost 80-something minutes and some oil changes. And we moderate our bamu untembe Shwamania. The other guys in Bamu around 86 or 7 minutes. I don't know Bamu. It has the courage to take off that boys no more no me and sano. In time when things are difficult, as he's liking it now.
You call that courage? I don't need courage. I trust. So you say sana coach is here. You play who she said they on himself a moment. Ebe ya change the ordinary ban.
The one say when it is so clear said it's not working.
But that's for instance who if Vinicius a film. Now the one ba. Vinicius having a bad day, the all bad. If you have Vinicius bad day,
no, they have relatively good bench.
Usually don't take these big players out of teams. So I said, their coaches don't do that because yeah, no mudi. That's the point I want to make.
Me to want to see you, but what I'm saying is that when you have relatively
moment of brilliance, one time,
good bench, and clearly, no matter pem, and to say 4 minutes, you know, they're not able to change the game. Now, born mame around the 80 before oil substitution, born mame graphic and fast. This was the 85th minute. Born here 1-1. Real Madrid were pushing for the winning goal. Here, this graph on your screen: Jude Bellingham, Rodrigo, Vinicius, and Mbappe. How do you score from this thing or this on your the screen? So where does you go? So when you brass him, because
these are players who were very busy during the time.
No, when you where you tactical, where players are, and we now no favors to shift on the left.
You are tired.
These are players that they favor say Omeko on the left. It's that time we know Rodrigo or started on the right side. Waka left one. Mbappe who is a striker, waka left. And I want Vinicius on. And the right has say there's no option for the move for that to use. And I think say these are things that going forward. I say Carlo Ancelotti, I will coordinate. Last time Becca Obi say other Gulan asem say. I think say the choice of going to them maybe may hamper his progress because their confidence and boy na born no. Basa mala mean say chance no. The word I've seen him. The boy I won a European Championship no. I think say the coach should be bold enough say the boy is as good as any other player. A chance. But because yes, Mbappe, Vinicius, Rodrigo, these are big names that I say Chenya is something. Going forward, if Oman were case and outer, I think say Madrid the balance in the team no. When it's a team the way you balance whatever quality that you have.
Okay.
You will struggle. And I think Sandra, game now, Madrid suffered a lot at the hands of Mallorca.
Say because there are two interesting results. The AC Milan.
AC Milan. They do.
You want Mateka? Okay. And
Inter also do.
And Napoli were beaten 3-0. And I think Roma played. Told the media.
Yeah. Roma played very well. Just that nice go no more. You also draw.
Roma say the unborn.
Yeah. Clearly.
In the Turkish league,
from 2-0 down, and I wait for no good expect for number 2-2. Fenerbahce took a 2-0 lead. Now Italy see and they say wait for coach no. No, you didn't right, coach no. Sorry Torino. Yeah. Me who coach tactically or yeah 1 year there since Torino coach no. You see?
No man say no.
You are leading 2-0.
Okay.
Born now, born. Then he tried to do some changes. Emma, a Milan by game anymore. Because in the game that they were total control, a striker, Zapata was troubling the AC Milan back. They couldn't handle him. There's one guy behind him who Mekadino. She said they were troubling Milan. Milan had no antidote. At the San Siro, Milan had no antidote to what Torino were doing. then you kwasha Zapata free
me na me so my equalizer no
oh you free mu oh you free mu to you free mu no then Milan came back in the game ebenya equalizer na ma ball near 2-2 ball na hwe na pa de if say na Milan for ball na think say omo odwuma ye pa afi because
na me bet
no na omo odwuma ye because clearly you could see say they lack a lot of elements.
Okay.
No one lack it from progressing the ball.
Edu be there so the house have you no match say. Omo players be ready be abre. Edu be so analyze as if so on the one co pre-season on the ni players and go Euros.
Asa me kind general no pay me say after do Arsenal struggled at point in time because maka Liverpool there maka Obia there.
Italy home the players na go be.
Oh, so omono. Ohwe Milan team na dodo na no mu fie. Milan players no. Dodo na no mu fie. So we Rafael Leao. Ene manyo mu ko anim kakra. De aka no ma hira nkomo anim bebre sa. Nto mba president tem.
It is a coach we be so onye ready.
So wo me mba ntem.
Obi there there.
Ah na ese nke hu. Because Jibo made us understand say this is in Milan Echewa 2 3 4.
Na fi na o si be ready na. Mintimi reconcile asem ni bi no.
There be where there you catch them say the Milan coach want to be. O say yakwa no. O say Ochewa 2 3 4. Then Torino came in. Then say Ejawajo. I think say
all right.
League ni we for matches never back so anyway for the first one the first week na near we league no bwana
no there be say
chichi na edu baby dey o say no dey ba bi
but they are say you be home best no more besu but to I mention same free city in Chelsea game Metie John Mikel Obi after the game. And you could clearly see a player to join his playing career or enjoy a lot of success at Chelsea, especially with the kind of players that Chelsea were at that particular moment. Yes, now both players be doing. Obi say Michael Ballack. Yes, Ballack came in as a big boy. Ballack free Bayern Munich now over Chelsea. No, he was virtually like the star of the German national team and was the best player in the German Bundesliga. Deco at a point was a top 3 number 8 in the game. Half number 8, half number 10. And he bringing in such players now. So they come with a lot of experience. Okay. And a modern game nin share these players will be. And the game now airborne. So for players me no way Canada motoa. It's difficult to find players do more the quality of Ballack and Deco. It is often there. I'm not sure Duto say based on achievement and what players need be here and sign on mobile Chelsea. Not talking about standard. Say baby I say no money in Sibobo because say offer Michael Ballack now for Chelsea midfield nena. Ballack is miles ahead of Chelsea midfielders nina. And you close. But offer ne ball na Duto Chelsea so almost no more players. I think a projector it needs a lot of patience. Omonya that bad from the game that Enra Zutuna mentioned. I don't see a bad Chelsea team. Said the amount for a person. One area many Mikel Obi say they lack a potent striker. Enra the difference between the Chelsea team and the Manchester City team Enra no. A City having a proper number 9 in Haaland. Chelsea lacking a proper number 9 because Chelsea answer to City number 9 no more dey boy in game no was Jackson. Jackson you can rely on him to about 20 or more goals in a league. Yes, obey adwuma obey work obey distribute defenders. Because you use a lot of energy. Every time I am an opportunities to score, to make us wabre. And I adwuma na we no. So we share Haaland first goal na and after Chelsea any City game no. It's too early there, but I think City for no omo satisfied with what they have achieved as a club. Ombeso omo more. And the bema na difficult there ma any club abeso challenge City and also abeso udi from last season Premier League no mo no. Because born again me enko Haaland first goal na or share not Kovacic goal no. So we share first goal na hwe baby a was it Bernardo Silva to baby a pass ni free by when I make calculation was it Fofana or Kowo yes Kowo na make calculation no ball ne ba to Haaland to baby of far ball no the number of players around him how sit me for mumu still the ball ne to net no tells you player na ni bra the rest season him one
not about go form
say form ne the obeko ono so
no one you aim the ball from the ground say ha minim say how dey tete no say how defenders so steady a omoye mienu say ba ko beko down ba brofu defender they don't go down I don't know why.
Haaland is good on say based on video ya hwe bizo
look at Kukare
they were closer to say Oma Haaland enye comfortable to play the ball eye Kukudera okay hwe time Haaland pick ball no the moment of pick ball no eno yusu ne nsa no because oyusu ne nsa no to block Kuku
but the ball was on the
o de hwe ne nsa no hwe ne arm no
ne hold the chain
yes oyusu ne arm no at the block
but now we talking here very casual
why
Kukarela no
eh because say Haaland no
Okobi keke
no nya so Okobi keke o say Haaland no bizoto oso otrew it is up so disposing of o disposing am bizoto you need to be our what the body strength to take the ball away from him because sadie we why aye nintino so we player na wo ba and it's so important at that moment baby a no because our advantage over the ball no bizoto ba no obie ne nsem to block you. I didn't hear time Gure Lebanon. Obieni said to block him. Said the bear won't get you closer to him. No be comfortable no bobo na toilet. Sadie we be and I'm so Chelsea here because these same opportunities Chelsea nya be enra but the ball never to net at the ama Chelsea. That is where the problem is. Yes, I understand omo defensive lapses kakra. Omo defensive lapses based on enra game no boy you know. But I think baby I feel say Chelsea concentration should go getting a potent center forward because they create and a lot of players or more creativity. Cole Palmer, even Pedro Neto ya wabai. If Nkuku ebe stay fit throughout the whole season, Nkuku even playing him as a second striker you'll be so you're fitter, he can guarantee you around 15 goals as a second striker. It's when you'll be or don't be 21 there. Then it tells you say who rat Premier League top for him. But say no mu best there, e be no fan. All right. Ba kubi na akoye, ba kubi enkoye. Nti and if they are selling Lukaku to Napoli, omo breaking bank, they should go for Victor Osimhen. The difference, and again I'm hearing who said this is in Premier League, the difference,
The argument that Victor Osimhen has had just one brilliant season in Europe. And that's undeserved. You see, I think I'm told that's a discussion around the 100 million and over. Or 15, 16, 12 seasons in a go. One season in pen or try the 20-something mark now.
And that was also a season for a long period. Napoli G League. This is Napoli.
So if you are spending over 100 million on a striker, was will prove beyond the season or two.
But aside and let's look at the quality Victor Osimhen as a center forward. Onyo obi akotone ba o dey fan say one year consistent when it comes to goal scoring. Onyo obi akotone ba obetia solve goal scoring problem na. These are questions you need to ask. So let me say the conversion rate is because Chelsea as a club omo create a lot of chances. It is how Kofa Victor Osimhen the na ba. O ye play obo chances go. O ye play and the conversion rate any slow. It's all factors on your way nyina. And based on the current transfer market and the value of players, maybe a problem on it because there are certain players they don't deserve it. Bobi na dena dey no dey boato so. Obeto so now this kind of akoto. Because there are a lot of players sika e dey to omo no. Sometimes I imagine say you players bi anke no mo bobo a ka wan hwe ekwan ke twam £1 billion on players based on the current transfer window. I think Chelsea will need a striker
but
like
the
Victor
point
Osimhen.
Is that Harry Mbacho Edi Luzi ne mame on Saturday. Mso na ka we ama problem na ba. Nti obaha week no obaha nensi. Esi Saturday no. Yeah.
Manchester United share Fulham 1-0. Joshua Zexi announcing the presence in the English Premier League. Na Otuo, it was a game a reflecting on the message at Ten Hag at the Maya before the first league game for the 2024-2025 season. I started game with Bruno Fernandes as a force number 9. And the reason was simple. Season way, our 2 center forwards, Højlund and Zegzi. Højlund Epra. Zegzi yebe we serious season no we proud Bologna. At a point, Holland MX some of their players through injuries and are fell into the Dutch national team. Oduru one no fitness problem. One more a lot of games during Manchester United pre-season. Until after no be woman itself up into the season. Into your coach a very difficult so be starting in the game. Until you have to find a way. In the absence of these players, no, so creative BB said the Benya resource. And at had creative Bruno Fernandes on Kujinaho. There were chances for Bruno Fernandes to score. But because Bruno Fernandes is not a proper center forward, they will say no, and they know any good movement no. Obeti say because. So who should go now?
We're down for Ten Hag. When it's open as say, o strikers me no ni ho a team no na po bi abono manaya. Adena Bruno na ozoko.
I say so creative.
Na Rashford no.
Why?
Rashford any Bruno one no. You try no when you are short.
You might think Rashford, but sometimes you need more control. Who say games one, if you don't win, you don't lose those games. So what the match I see you. And Bruno Fernandes, even from the position, but the goal scoring record here, it was low. The goal scoring record, it was low. So what the match I see.
Are there problems say ba? So Rashford there, he's done it before. Just to fix a problem. So you keep Bruno at his usual position, which is very. Then my Rashford be made now. But
at this stage, affecting Manchester United there, it's difficult to analyze it and say I don't know about Rashford.
Oh, but some people could have scored more than one.
Every super boy so
that's why.
It's on my answer kakra to the problems now no. Then in the second half, around the 70th minute, and Joshua Zegzi by Joshua Zegzi by game no to ochra de ba akope. Joshua Zegzi nya obi am to obegina 18 year boss mu so wo twen ball ne se ball ne mra bi. Onye sa type of strikers ne bi. Zegzi half number 9, half number 10. It is a hwe ni go na wo share na carbon be boy na nkomo mo hwe TV no mo hwe Facebook na hu a. Baby a wo start ne grants ni free no. And know your locations as Joshua Zegzi ejina and ade ba ko wo ne say ayana edin because of say do si born to locate him. Whether obeshe, whether obekreti. It is Zegzi na eba no. So this is a when you go na born again kwani nkwhwe go no. That is the goal. This was a boy was a Ganacho. Now ko betimi the ball na man. This is Zegzi and we piaba. Then he released a pass to was it Casemiro? Then Casemiro to Ganacho, then Ganacho na Zegzi be wie ball no. It is a Chan who 18-year boss need to mark him out of games. You will not get him. Or a player for build-up. And because on him how to place himself in the box, she said those we are defenders no. And him to baby obejina bobo on the share. Yeah, no man, show Italian Syria no. He will add a lot to Manchester United team no. He will add a lot to the Manchester United team. It go now share no, and you fluke. I ade or tie. Whether say better net and I say better baby. Other games they ain't shut down Komu be. And once we talk about Liverpool having a bad first half, in the second half they came in stronger, dominated the game. Different haircut for Mo Salah by the same Mohamed Salah. 9 continuous seasons. First game of League Awabu be our shego. 9 continuous seasons, and it's not that easy. Salah de Maka say he might not be that skillful, but he goes there and then they may feel say he's the best African player to play in the English Premier League. He's the best African player. I'm to what club just in the Premier League or in the Premier League. Something I think it's very difficult for anybody to debate about it. Arsenal associate Wolves 2-0. Me game ni pa zoto Arsenal mun pace kana monkoto striker. Man we be season no. me pese me judge in them. I'll do this after 10 games, but based on the mehuno, if Arsenal will get a center forwarder who know how to locate in home our opponent in the box no ma, you will have a wonderful season and more target and person more achieve with me achieve. If Arsenal goes into the season with Kai Havertz as their main striker, yes, he will solve some problems for them, but the ultimate is why the Belgian Premier League, you know. And the last 2 seasons, actually say the number of goals to Erling Haaland at the City since the move from Borussia Dortmund, play a key role at the last 2 seasons. I'm up City at the Premier League, you know. It's Arsenal will need a centre forward if Arsenal wants to overtake City as the new Premier League winners. There are other leagues, Nima. Real Madrid ne Real Mallorca game, no. Zoto. Me feel say Real Madrid were not lucky. There were some promising moves in the game, and at the back, me who were this Galacticos more than the previous Galacticos. Make a previous Galacticos when they had Ronaldo, Zidane, Raúl, when they had Luis Figo. Later on, they added Michael Owen, David Beckham, and they say it looks like these players, no, and it's not like Baku Peso ye bibi. So we show game no boy against Atlanta in the UEFA Super Cup now. Koshe Haaland goal, no, the build up to the Haaland goal. The Galacticos of Real Madrid, you can't need the Galacticos of Real Madrid. You talk about Jude Bellingham, you talk about Vinicius Junior and Kylian Mbappe are joining this season. Sa 3 players plus Rodri Odi Chiribano, Ubia Tachibo Nibi, and their movement is dangerous. What Real Mallorca say, and I don't see a lot of teams doing it this season, especially in Europe. Say game ni bedroom point, you decide to sit deep, block Real Madrid. Time video na zaki to chire no at the 83rd minute no. A video at that particular moment, Mizoto. Now Mallorca feel say draw is enough. How many clubs will accept draw home against Real Madrid? How many clubs will accept draw against Real Madrid home? It's because of their defensive shape. Anyhow, most City deep no. You will not get these players also going into the Real Mallorca box. They will need to withdraw them. And one of the weakest area the Real Mallorca in the game no more was the right side of their defense. Okay. And Real Madrid decided to overload. Adding the pace of Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius Junior. Said they be a mumbe start create more opportunity everywhere. I think we are Galacticos or more to all right. In the Italian Serie A, I'm to a course over the weekend. It was not good for almost all the top clubs. Inter 2-2. Yeah, anticipate will be say Inter, mom see Inter, ya Hobian can Antonio Conte, first game at Napoli, will lose 3-0. Roma ball 1-1. But Milan game, no, there were not a lot of positives in the game. And so game no more on Saturday, no. And yet they are season no. Sa performance ni bibeba. Because ultimately excellent throughout the whole season. But science ni be a show and say when you buy players with different mentality, obisa about Morata. Time around there's ball shot no. Morata then a night directed ball into the net of Torino. Bizoto Ekwaya Morata dimri kawura Torino net nim to pick the ball because na ka be 5 minutes near upon game no. Extra mentality how they ba be team no. This is somebody who doesn't accept defeat. Bizoto so what the match na say. 2 Okafu. Sa ball na Musa boy na Okafu then 9. Net, no. He's becoming a super sub for AC Milan, and it started from last season. And he say, so we should game ni carefully. I'm telling you, took us a Milan player to do now queries. Now, I'm going baby, yeah. I'm going to baby, yeah. Yeah, but fine, no. Now you know, now Murate Bobby, and now when Mike Mignon, elbow semi-final, Tio Hernandez ball semi-final, Rafael elbow quarter-final, Reinders elbow semi-final. Manchester players do say the boy heroes no. Why no do that stage the bodin. But they are from quarter final to final. It's my Manchester players. My Manchester players from quarter final to finals. Final. Me say quarter finals to final.
Quarter final to final. Aye. Quarter final. Man Union Bruno Dalo from Portugal.
Dalo no started. Tournament obo. Na say oso mo me dey. Enya zaki to na tia no one thing so work as a Milan players wo mote ben na no munya bi kura mo. Na one thing. Ah.
Oh no. Uye no a. Center Lisandro on the Kobo final.
Messi heroes dey we be Coco pa de nya Messi heroes. Finish with heroes.
Obama for da unya Kobemenu. Kobo final. Anameboa. Look sure Kobo final. Uye no fiwa ai striker Zagze. Kobo quarter final. Zagze boss quarter final.
To nya say.
You see I'm about 5.
Na how you.
Zagze fiwa ai Hoyland dey also no round 16 no free mo. At least
on bra.
Euros in come 5.
I'm 5.
Then Copa America.
I'm say.
Copa America Lisandro Martinez. And Ganacho. It's man you in terms of from quarterfinals even now about 7.
Say, never say. Me see hero. We dey we go Copa America nya.
Say hero mama 5.
Oh how Zaki to nye fe. So ho. Enti bizoto.
Yes, so Oyerepa mama ni. You want more Oyerepa mama?
Yeah.
Do tan no so na important ma so Oyerepa mama. Na no munya yie. E ma ye coach up. 1 minute ba for akonya ma Oyerepa mama na. E ma say 1 minute bi. Mami akwaba.
Ya era.
Na anopai.
Anopai di eboko. Yem se mreka kreni. Ena Oyerepa. Ne maame, ne papa efri mu. Ti ne maame wa ha no pai. Ebeda Onyankopon ase. Ada abusua nyina se enkanka Oyerepa. Isa ajeman. Ene anti emi. Roman for Tanoso Roman. Tanoso Methodist asafo. Methodist asafo wa Ghana nyina. So bia by asofo mpani bishops. Be yeda wo bibia se. Yentimi mu bodin. Adofo eba ye nyina ye gina fidie yi so. Eda wo bia se Onyankopon onhira wo bibiara. Di obibia yi ye bia Awurade nhye na nemu. De da obi akoma sonso Awurade nyema no se de obeye ma ye no Awurade nya sama obi a wo Yesu Kristo din mu
amen Oyerepa mama ye da muso mase ene abusuafo a mo ba ye amen so thank you Captain Oyerepa mama no
ma amen sure why
sanity of course ye na se ko bo machidom kama
Captain
Tianko
yes now over the weekend program not started from I think Friday. Yeah, now Omo Park in Ontuma. Now the park no share the sports authorities. It's dumb.
I don't know 1 2 be Milan.
You know be anya 5.
And the copper the 2 more.
Now
the police
the whole Ghana was at Takwa over the weekend. Now, Omo Klamason with that game against Mediama against Asante Kotoko. Now, if we a game to now Mediama 2-1. I think maybe after the game, Saturday no Friday no.
The maker on once.
Oh, we no, Mizoto. Who's na? Only Hans Kofi. You know to us. Also, Hans Kofi happens to be Sierra. A container Hans Kofi. You know, your board that you don't come one. Oh, of course. Me who know you na say who know fie. Who baby say me who ni bia. Oh, something na make asa. Say that na say. Say that na say so go. I can share host to you baby opema da here. Any bia was top class. And share nipa ne ace no. Papi no ne Mike no mo boy you know. I think that there's a fine time to go to Takwa with you. Now you enjoy the life at Takwa. This is about me say enjoy the life at Takwa. But Takwa this will be my 4th time I go. But now me enjoy the life of other because now ya because with the team mostly in Vesa. So you move to hotel, play a match at the stadium, then we come back. But we don't enjoy life. Takwa pie Mizoto Takwa for so mu pie na 12. 12 midnight na ya da no. That's the Takwa sorry. Now, so you need to enjoy that night. Minya that experience, no. And Mr. Tomami no munyina ase, but there will be biase. The choir, no. Jumaji, of course, come pa. Oh, me head of sports. Me head of sports. Me no solution. I know. Obviously, don't go da mine. Maybe a good minds, no. Or I'm go die. Me da takofie. Me the head of sports. And baby, of course, come and so too. And I said, you're not. Mama Ajaya also. Ajaya war between I'm free any Japan. Na Ajaya honorable assembly member. Couldn't refinity. Oh, so to Oyenipa. I also better than I'm watching. Na Ubehu said, and I may be free. I'm Ajao. I'm in for corner way. Mr. Mepedabi, so to the game, so many got supporters, including those who met at Takwa. Now when you're happy with a referee Bulu, now they thought Bulu was supporting Mediama in a way.
You're supporting the system.
But so if you watch the game, you could clearly see that yes, they were not only far from right, but it wasn't like now he wanted Mediama to win. But now as a protected by Bikakra at the moment. Once when referee decides scholar people no fees that scholar is okay. Can first scholar didn't go so that's all try to make sure say be stadium Mediama home. So if for nothing draw is good. But then who game now a scale of 2 halves. Mediama dominated in the first half. Kotoko came in the second half and played very, very well. Just that getting to the latter stages of the game, they lost concentration, especially the goalkeeper. One area, I'm catching Kotoko Penny, be say, go say, share Kotoko no. Bulu and play Robia woman fans support Mediama. It was well workout goals or I'm sure Santi Kotoko. Kotoko, game, they could have scored 3. After equalizing, Kotoko made match 3 goals. So to one near misses from Amidu and I think the chapel entry and the lights Mekahon and I'm Mediama take the opportunity to share that final goal. So it was a nice game. Mediama Makotoko on a wake up call. Before say after last game, now they may be thinking say it's well. But we don't actually say the other teams are lazy on boost somewhere. I'll make give you that challenge. So a wake up call to Asante Kotoko for a move to Cape Coast. So to more preparation. So I want to know you better hold to. Because I know me follow proceedings at Cameroon. Samates going to Cameroon to beat that Victoria, whatever FC, 1-0 in the Champions League is good. Now I'm so to me pray and I say Samates with my that courage, to play in their next game. Now say the final game, I know more ultimately that qualification. Now you share what happens against Omu and Raja Casablanca. That is where so many
for now it's a second leg.
It's a second leg on the body, and I think me fans say for conclusion. I don't foresee the Cameroon team barbershop. And it's a good win for that. I move on. It's what Reman did almost the same thing, beating almost opponent by 3-0 is a good score line. How do you call where? Who want to say there's 3-0 score line here? Who beat me qualification? That one too. It's also fantastic for the second game. No, it's also me skip the manifesto issue. No,
now me final one.
Me skip no. Obviously, same to do. Obviously, me skip because Saturday maybe I be for another discussion. I can't want him, but me share all the about no account pack on some. I mean, a crowd of folk preparations to watch on move to in Togo no. And then I can want them to and don't take you to a beach work and on my side. They are moving on with team no. Almost almost signings no. But what that's signing na air ban no. So we have a problem you identify. And because again identify because if you talk the house of folk people, they have also identified the same problem. And that is almost holding midfield role no. That holding midfield no. All these players either say a winger, a forward, or a defender. Of course, they are talking about say Nuruddin Abdurrahman and what on. So the one turn there, Abdulaziz, sorry. So the one turn there, so he's that class, a midfielder. No. a very good midfielder. At any point, so a fitter. You don't need to look at anywhere. That is the area House of Folk team is lacking. I've seen the House of Folk players, individual players, and you're bad. But football is supposed to be a balanced thing. Position must function in the game. And if that position anywhere, that is where the team tends to struggle. So House of Folk defense, I think they are a bit okay. House of Folk attack, I think it will be a bit okay. But the defendant, the defensive midfield, is where the problem lies. Now, number 3, I think player say. Asma, House of Folk, the game against Lions, I think I'm almost kakra. First, now we're bent on signing him. They were bent on signing him. They thought that he'll be the one to replace Kosa. But we yes, Asma and this Kosa and common Samba. What I say, the Kosa and common Samba. Asma are more that performance or more because they feel that Asma not like ball playing time no. It won't last long. It's a to say the discussion of course no. Asma baby say it's a course returning. If for nothing now, he's got that experience. Me one person I did not support say the Asma ever replace course. And when I spoke to one of them, I told him say if na say we register Asma they account in the course of the season, especially Asma will be good, fun. But all of a sudden, to start the league with Asma, for 2 seasons, almost league, so it will have a toll on him. So they unleash him in that game against that of Lions, and Saturday no issue here. So I think say, no, medicals. Asma was supposed to do medicals. Not Asma can't say meaning why Asma Dean was not part of it.
Okay.
And I'm not sad discussion as about I want to believe say Kosa be not Kosa no. Well, I'm Kosa na or more cano. Maybe I call your Kosa plus Asma because don't worry, not that Division 1 number 3. But I know there. Say the coach na can say you want to use mature and premier players no. Now say after we na rely Asma and fact. Now we rely on that number 3 Division 1 no Ebana. Because to now say why was my can want me for Nyajuma. Okay. And almost here. So go to I just talk about you bet me na yeah.
If I could dry, I'm free. I go far in a
between I am free and Japa.
Edek SM
Oh, of course.
And they teach you all the waste space.
Yes, medical.
She said, oh, God, be going.
Oh, of course.
Now the choir and so is
South Nakama, that long journey, so up and downs, no.
Low sperm count.
Even though I'm top class came, but I'm used to Land Cruiser Prado.
Okay, one are driving now.
Oh, you me.
We are driving our old church.
You on that one. So too.
No, I don't go for some of some go back some mechanics.
Oh,
low sperm count, premature ejaculation, mom, JJ, moon, temnafe. I think some low libido. Ring SM bitters. Yeah, and Edek, baby, a 12 year Collins or Colinac, baby, a number pass on ye 0243 989 Swati SM Betesno. And then the other 0243 989 0201 044221. Super Lovec phone, Super Lovec. Yeah, the best of mobile phones. Any one near ma accessories, very affordable prices. Ne born so yeah, you need me for low prices. Now for your phone, papa. Your Samsung, Tecno, Infinix, Itel, Stigi, Nokia, home phone type be a OPB. So, baby, Kumasi, OKJTI, your Doom PZ, a honina, Sunya, Techima, and Tamale, Goso, Brekum, Wabolga, a face of Boasico Fodia, Cracker, Swashama, and Takra de Madina, the honina, Obeti and Canho. Super Love always lower in prices. Phone no headquarters, a phone online amount discount of 20%. Kai, the number is 0501 635 621 0501 635 621. Tunya ba, that's also per phone at Super Lovec phones. From Mubium 0501 635 620. Now yen kodachi hima season 2 koso den did not there were evictions and one say obeso voting ma contestant star 920 star 55 hash. Then you add the contestant code and one on faith homeopathic clinic that's Sometymer Otuo-Acheampong electrical safi express group and a Tom Vita omunina boa me the dachi hima season 2 at the bro ubetu kwan express group Safo express group be brand for airport roundabout afi so Kumasi Accra Temasunya Tamalita Kra de Kaswa ye ho overhead no asie pepepe ufa bunkum so afi so steady and work abroad person kwama no ne wadamfo bi unua bi na ato nsa afro bibia fa broche on ticketing express group 055 5550067 055-555-0066. I don't have to grow fine. Maybe I don't grow fine. You can't and I'm groom and you know and say, oh join it any, oh join it and answer who can where do not what to be. I feel so 10 years numbness in Nancy. Nachichecho now to me not or issues with menstruation near the Abomodiana pe grow fine. If your number is 0244596532. Bravo.
Chama, me that's Chama. Yes, House of Folk company for na step in. Na omohwe na particularly with COSA issue no or my resolve. Yes, we must say COSA ni weakness and say ni shortcomings. But we feel recruitment now has as far as the left back is concerned na bibi who just say as almost solve problem na omo enya no last season no and anya hwe kra no COSA our system ni muka.
And the Ghana yeah system that is same. Yeah then what minimum some question here clear. E kwa be na fa so case for instance yem pe course ni akofo obi aba afi ni pa kro ba ya say the course e kura be ya dey yeah how do we do it ngofo dey omunye ne say
yeah science need to say baby for there no it's not backed by any data bia enti ye obi na we ya dey enkofa no recommendations e bia say nya scout kakra bi na bia o mama information kakra na watara dey e clear say players na all sign no enye players a ono ankasa identify wo mo enkofo na eboa no na all ye no enti say omo ba training grounds na ohwe wo mo wi then he decide whether opese ono mo to aso and I say oh yeah enti akwa unse ama has to use about 2 weeks to do justify for such of these players no so that obenya first hand information.
So when you have established players is a call someone a didn't has uncle whilst you are still searching and I need the on performance
there be Kosani has problem no purely contractual I can't 6 months
okay
na ewu has epese or extended with the same wage
conditions
and of course so person obodi bika ho the what problem the problem the
and they don't think that or have value no
or for say what they perform somehow along the line
and
last
that
season
we shouldn't pay
and
you
that
more
even
at the time our form about
form and we age now as I can and you bet him amount the same contract
okay
now contract to pay an improved one and of course I catch up say if say omo man an improved contract there and you obebo 6 months na wie na okọ e ho na MD no communicate to coach in the coach in the bufu say on team fa na kan plans when he's going to play for only 6 months for him.
So the coach did not even speak to him.
So enti e ho no mo na coach no communicate to coach and because akọ training no man nye training o be senatade akopu my all right but o man nye training enti o emu nyina no a normal say omutimi hwe normal resolve me tama ohine na no me ne ka sai di nkomo no nana okoji amade agomu abenso hine na me nana cause ade no mu hwe na mu sapi na mu resolve because me dey me le back na me hu omo ne dey say we mu ade omo nsene kosa say omo ade ye hunu ya ye hwehwe omo dia omo nsene kosa e bia ay additional fine
okay
enti e good say omo hwe no mo na say bia so menya abotre na omo ko nya abotre scout why proper scouting up proper replacement if you say don't bet me aboa omo
next one na
me ba ko pere ndeka ho okay na me fan kan about your clubs now omu gina Ghana na mu Africa I think say ye bo ma ba so ma ya ade na no na nso atrema papa no na o kasi kasem e clear say ye si kasem e challenge okrum ha na say na de bia wa wo ka no clubs na kasa no they don't play for money enti no say e ba say omo kasi kasem ya na wo hu ba bia wo betima boa wo ma na say wo pese sika no e free di ba enti they will be talking about money every now and then because say na omaye omo ho no they've not positioned themselves to generate revenue in terms of either by themselves or by the association as a larger body no two parties ni nyina omunye enough e be generate enough e yama unti at any given time bia na on be kosoro edu be hia sika pass on be ye no mo ye no na afi no they go begging e ba ne sa no te sa afi na yesu go abanfo e wo so say o memebo o mo ne sa no ma no enti I'm not surprised say sika sma ba but at least enu nyina mu no omo ayade o hwe me hwe instructional game no good game first time it's almost a first time for almost everybody coach some most of the players if not all of them and the team itself any other identity I think say about my baso my idea and you must matters about so time traveling outside Ghana now we come out to be quiet and it's a game they had it under control and even though man share more there but at least getting a win outside I think say some matters deserves
it. And this is to you, Captain Siasia from Owusu-Donko. Hey, Captain, how can you approbate and reprobate? How does a referee be on the side of a team without the intention of helping them to win? I agree with Captain. Asma replacing Kosa cannot be for football reasons. It's been quite a while. Good morning, great guys at Oyerepa from Owusu-Donko. So you cannot approbate and reprobate. Okay. That's Anna. Zach. And I would cause the mama about symptom now for young cross. About until let's say good.
And the both of Abbas in both will be in my let's say no.
Tinania Mahame Pa ni Madame for Pa since 1996. Pa Nencha cry, I just every day. Any 1 week I'm in Gaza. Ni 1 week until you are really no catch them. I tissue. Timika make yourself say the club when I see a man in my pack. My advice is a man in my pack. When you're doing and say, Nenya cry.
Ah, okay.
You're doing if you feel what I'm saying, need a map to say club no.
Yes, I said,
the demonstration you go by, or by them say that be.
They say, no one so worry now on your baby crowd.
I'm saying, no grass, honey. The demonstration you go by, till you see how I'm in need of be. I dear way, be I bet him up to 1 inch, you bet him up to Tiaga, be a bit messy. It is young question was my bunty, I could was about Marty, and was I no coffee. It is a some see and so way. Now, me not a Yamaba, Rahusem, the best in you and say, it been at the Bias me buy any case, if we are say in Nippon Parks. Said the Nippon pass and no it me pass a man and need me pass a mason and the team na ye no obia when ra o pray and the same year first has be mo or the koyu ti nyame hu no mobo obabi akọ ni ya ba no nyame asem o ka bibia enye yie sinama em say ye de scores no issue ni ye aka be 3-4 years nti ya say sa ne ma de nka biem don de be be support cause asem kan na nsesa no agai kan basa wa wo kan bi na ho kura hi ko ade na wo kan no ano mo yo kan no ano mo yo kan no agai dom de be no support nti ye de sisi ya no because asem aye kan nya no o mo ko fa bi kura free nkransa wa mo bi da mba kam ko fa let bag bi free nkransa wo mo bi da if you wa no mo sa ko fa the design into Leventus also to me to kwasa yes I go for we was me to kwasa yare ba ko nti sabe we are this in the chese be ka
you man no man mo
you can intiminka nti ba bi chese jane sa
e na captain say ebinum the emotions
sa asema na hari kan sa na tie nya bo no bo
I think
nya fine nti me ka me nka biem me na di say o masampa de me nka biem ti dom de bebe bia na ya support nti ye de ye ne say house of folk yenima say na omo ye pre-season ye de
wodi besi wo na se nya yɛbɛka yɛbɛka ba yɛbɛ support do mo yɛ bia and this year the support na be ma wo mo ahwekwa yɛbɛfa so a club no ebetimi apie kwampam na house of folk atimi akɔ da bia ka sem bo fie anu a me wo fie no makan wo si Ghanaian players ko Arab players ko emu ne bɔ ko kyɛ wo mo anu a edadi anu a two clubs ne ma ni daddy wow here ball yenya ni jejaye ho and a philosophy and a system and a tactics talent was a philosophy system and tactics talent eso combining ye bi because go sua bia ye jay de ne amade go sua na be bread de ne so na sai sare kan ye bi kan ye sua bia opa broni asphalt akoko ye nya be ye tru go asphalt anopa nwumre na tutu nye the same asphalt Ghana eti ye kase yesre se ball na ye ball Ghana ha ye boys omu ni ball no ball omunya tactics omunya philosophy omunya system natural enya juma eno hwenzo atefa omu number 7 bi eno he ball 90 minutes mas akwani jibola tete number 7 akwa jibola tim se boy woni meda ha ni no meda what jibom se ye we ni friend player everybody be an system na tactics na tactics be talent eti ese ko ji sino and no so me won go for your chad yes chad so free chad and chad team be Ghana team bo chad
me to yam about so we only say for the past 3 years I've been consistent about say you team compete because sikasam and about quality.
Na say sika na dey be on that quality ni.
No, say you no, you impose say you no any here sika to get the quality. Naturally we are talented. But how to
that's not enough.
But how to you scan them because how to use the money to maintain and polish your and any problem no.
Leadership.
You understand? Because here the end there Africa
Zamalek ne you betin compete.
No, Masam no be unya obetrati o.
Quality to compete.
Young Africans now.
Young Africans
have the money.
Okay.
Yes, you have to compete.
So, who quality to compete? The other factors you are bringing in doesn't come. So, tell me, just say, players now one ado moko no, omo you ready to compete. But what I'm also trying to tell you is when it comes to your compete there, just say any akasifo nyina ekobo, na betim no mabo. Ba ball na last year Dreams FC. Ene mediama, omom ko for mu free Africa no mo do mo ba ye no. Actually say if you want to compete, we cannot compete with these players. In fact,
you can improve these players.
Yes.
And then the man, boys on they are getting in terms of quality now. But quality is only how you train them, the training methods, nutrition. All of them.
Training the quality.
The quality is about the natural talent.
And I'm the quality.
But how to improve it.
Training the bano. And based on what we have, if we want to compete, we need to spend and get top quality players.
The talent is
charge money and no more boy. Charge money and no boy.
For example, sir, Dreams team ya last year ya. No, jibo ade obi sika de sika boa mpacho tiwo sika. Zamalek are using money to become Zamalek. Ali na e kana asem no. Ordinary sika no akofa quality be me from outside to beef up the squad. But our problem is not about the natural talent. For example, Dreams team ya ebo Africa last year. If team no ewo sika ena oba kipi sa team no na wade papa bako mienu bia be fra de chene se dokura dam better than what they did but ya de say because of sika 70 no team no avese na aka we na Ethiopia we na Rwanda it's about how you are able to because you need sika no but say natural talent ajibo you know say Africa there's no country that produces better players than Ghana natural talent. On the fact, there's no African country.
Yes.
No, but the problem is that they are using money to polish the talent that kakena muono. No more benya better than ours no. Because here no, we rely on say natural nasa no munyini. They don't have even better coaches. So we take Kasemenga. Nanu ya. Or say
ade ene won no wiase mi nyane se kasi menga say captain ade ene wiase ene won bi de Premier League player for your player to rise as or do Premier there. Yes, he has learned all the fundamentals. But I say and the Ghana Premier League player do Premier no onim where to release a pass, where to shoot, control elements fundamentals upon all like no Premier so we train at Premier level. And I just say yeah problem I see on no.
Okay.
But national talent in Yankee Obi. And you must say because for them to lose Daudas Kayeke now still now oko Cameroon to go and win there at say why are the more baso now hoping say they come back here and
but na dey me offers na etwa mama me na jibo but
we dey ka for from my phone
no from
ono hidi ono enyi
o sa ene ma Zach nwe this one be here mama mu Zach transfer
so until me also yeah few one you see has a folk you see me I think say as a football club you have to have a policy on say when am the nam so when am the nam this is why I'm going and I make case I no pay status committee for the ruling about mountain so my clear boys yeah say I na modo for announce and Andrews so man announce no
okay no be say about sure can
yeah
Zach who can so why then
no say oma declare say
free
contract na Lions ne sane ya no enya adwuma
adan ri omma god at the grounds
mbese kam nya full ruling no nya full ruling nanka me
dia
omato asem na gu so kan ne Andrews so na ba for say as for no man ska odi aka won ko Moldova nya ana wana kan wase no so as for no man kese on free yin on brakra
Andrews
ni
ono so no sa issue ni bi
no sa issue ni bi oko Moldova
o like
aka Lions nto mo no so yes ah 1 year activation ni bi ya and ono dia no the man tie Lions financial em say Moldova no say sport to na ne awon team no senka omunja na nka omoma no say 10 or 15% in terms of onward and so mon tia say no mo call status committee now they declared me free. Okay. Say uncle Shokan so he has been declared free and time to say
we do be last week in man
and almost say I'm to say if Shokan is preparing to leave to Cape Coast right say ono kotoko no mo say enche bia no obo Shokan ni e ba join
am so ni mbo che omu nyina no
omunyina na yen for kotoko nyina na
position
na position na ma chebe na mtiasi
is about the best at that position
e woni team no ma na say
Ghana league
one of them no
is
oh yeah one of them no abudi say e bia we
boss one of them no
there be who obi o ha o so boni di
boss league in the area omo mo league ni so no omo yi best players
no apart from so omo yi
we are the
one year number 6 but just so number 6
and that is your best players in your mind
me say me kwa me nim no me no me hu so me ka ojuna me hu
okay
no makan
oh number 6
who obi o ya de che na
David efeni dia na me dey me follow efeni be a best player a best player ni a best defender omu anyi obi a enti obi a na de
based on the more kotoko idea Shokan is an upgrade of
kotoko best player no ya
in team
na has no message
ya has this year community ye nyanya dey 6 nyanya 6 papa bia
Shokan is an upgrade of
but what kotoko best player dey ameti ase e dey me no ni asem
me che so msi league
ene dey sinama me no nya adwene
enti bo bi dey
David league india ye wi a omo we league ni so dey yewu omo anyi dia ye omo anyi a obi enu obetuma point is obi a best player
nti me ga so obi ya
da wo ya de okotoko mu sa de me no ya adwene
so na okotoko
oni kotoko nya na so okokofo dia yi obi okokofo dia
de
oni
aka lion so boy
enu akwaje clear round so okokotoko te so okokotoko okotoko asem na ese mu kan awo okotoko player bi awo clear no obi awo clear no dia so okokotoko
ka position of on Ghana ho am na ani mo mo
ya ba fo so be kasi na ma de ni bia na
o mo ye better than him
me de me matisi asi ahodi esi ade o wate ba unim wa ne de ni tie na asem so wate
aba godin ba ko pani so
ni position pa is
6
Engongo.